By the time you watch this video, you would have already known about Restaurant A380 at Changi and all the details because other media outlets were much faster. Hiya! But if you don't, then here's a quick summary. Basically, you get to eat either lunch or dinner in a huge A380 plane, and there are 4 different cabin classes and prices. And I got to go to the business class one, which costs $321. I think they don't want to give me first class because last time I called them Leany pancakes. But anyway, before dining, there are also activities like photo opportunities and batik rose making, and quite cool to be honest, but that's not what I'm here to review. Compared to SIA at home, the first thing I noticed is that this one actually has SIA girls around, so your eyes can also get to okay, never mind. And the other thing I noticed was that I'm actually on a plane. And to be honest, compared to economy class, business class is pretty roomy lah, quite spacious. And around the seats, there's also a lot more cool stuff, even got mirror one. So far so good. So first, I was served the signature SIA satay. Tastes nicer on a plane. No joke, for some reason it tastes much nicer than when I had it outside the plane. Thick and juicy, and the sauce is pretty unique. I think other than nuts, there's also some onion in it, but don't quote me on it lah. I'm not a professional food reviewer.
For today, we have 2 labels, the French Burgundy, or would you like to have the Royal Reverse Sauvignon Blanc?
I leave it up to you, I have no idea.
I chose the Sauvignon Blanc because it sounds more atas. So up next is the Flick Smoked Salmon and 1x5 foots. Soft salmon. Excuse me, boss, cut. Hey, hello. Can you pronounce my name properly or not? It's called salmon, not salmon. The L is silent, okay? Your English standard so terrible, want to be full reviewer. Wow, terrible lah. As I was saying, soft salmon sauce is amazing. Oh, it goes well with anything McDonald's. So up next is the main course, and for business class you have 3 choices. And I chose the beef one because I like beef and because it had the longest name. 1x5 foots. Better book the mashed potatoes. I don't know about booking the cook, but you better book the damn mashed potatoes, man. Wow, it was so good with that truffle. The beef was good too, strong peppery taste. Oh, and by the way, you can use the in-flight entertainment throughout the experience, so it really does feel like flying. But there were a few things that were missing that stood out to me, such as the lack of plane movement, or the occasional turbulence, or the baby crying. Okay, dessert time. On first look, right, I thought this looked exactly like the dessert I had for SI at home. But yeah, 1x5 foots. Smooth cheesecake with crunchy almonds. That's all there needs to be said about it. Good. Okay, this is the assorted cheese platter, and I have to say, I am not a fan of cheese. I don't know how to appreciate the atas kind like blue cheese, but you know what? I'm gonna keep an open mind and try. Wow, it's been more than a year since I stepped into a plane toilet, and honestly, it feels pretty good to pee in a plane again. 1P5 words, nothing like peeing in a plane. Hey, I'm not kidding. Using a plane toilet really adds to this experience and is as close as possible as you can get until we all start flying again.
We have come to the end of our experience of Restaurant A380 at Changi.
And this leads me to my final verdict. Go if you can afford it. It really is a very refreshing experience and is the most unique thing you can possibly do because you are in a completely different environment. But however, you shouldn't go if you find yourself needing to save up for this. I mean, yes, you can go to the economy class one, which costs a lot cheaper, but it's also a bit more squeezy and lacks that touch of luxury that you get in the business class or suites. Personally speaking, this experience is for the richer people, the ones who are already okay with spending a few $100s at a fancy restaurant without having to eat Indomie for the next 2 months. So if an average person like me, then maybe you can consider this.